When we think of travel in Italy, it's easy to think of hot chaos, of searing summer heat, queues to eat, queues to drink, and maybe a glimpse from afar of a beautiful ancient Renaissance or Romanesque building mobbed by selfie stickers. But we travelled to some of Italy's hottest spots at the coldest time, right after New Year. Now you might be thinking, yeah, but how much fun is a trip like that all trussed up in coats and hats? Without the Italian sunshine, is it going to be welcoming, smiley, fun? Well, we thought the exact same, and then we thought, shit, let's go find out. So we spent 2 weeks visiting some of the most beautiful and iconic buildings in the world. Some straight, some wobbly. And we went to the heart and the home of the world's biggest religion, and we ate fantastic world-class food on a budget. No queues, no waiting, and hardly a big stick dick in sight. So, let's go take a look.
Where are we, Lou?
In Pisa.
And how long did it take to get here?
It actually took longer than it should have done to get here from England. For a 2-hour, 20-minute flight, it's taken us like 12 hours to actually, from door to getting out for dinner.
So what are you ready for now?
Ready for pizza.
Oh look, it's still Christmas time. Where are we headed to, kids?
We're going to Pizza.
I've got to be able to use the video. Where are we going to, Carmen?
Bon Perde.
Yay! Brilliant.
Our trip across Italy was full of great places and great food in equal measures. But as this has been a very long travel day, we should start with the great food. And what better start than a massive family-sized 20-inch maxi pizza at LouLee in Piazza delle Vettovaglie. See? Easy. And all made even better by eating it in this great spot full of locals and tourists alike to make a great vibe on night number 1. Welcome to Italy, baby! Day 2 and the locals are clearly late risers. I headed out with Lou to find some tasty morning treats, and the streets were super quiet. Again, what a brilliant time of year to be here. Look at it, literally no one around at all. But still, this little wicked pasticceria / panificio, which I think is how you say it, was already serving up amazing, delicious treats to anyone who could drag themselves out already. Well, it was 8:30. I mean, that's not early, right? There's stuff to see, and we were just going to crack on with it.
Some cannelloni. Cannelloni? No, that's not the right word, is it?
I don't know what these are.
Cannelloni's pasta. Some apricot things. Zucchero.
And a cappuccino.
Okay, so how good are the pastries? What's the score?
Out of 10?
10. 9.
10.
10.
So breakfast all done, slightly better than a bowl of Wheat Bix. We wandered these beautiful quiet streets and headed for the most famous and most beautiful Baroque building in the world. Bound to be mobbed by 11 a.m, right? Wrong. Look at it, there's literally no one here. Well, there's a few people here, but there's, no crowds. There's a chill in the air, sure, but the sun is shining bright. What a day. So we did something new and original, and we want to share it with you. You should try it. Take a photo near the Leaning Tower and pretend you're holding it up. Genius. I don't know why no one else ever thought of it. This whole area, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is just breathtaking. And the light on such a wonderful midwinter's day makes it even better. And is it fun for 2 teenagers too? Shit, yeah, they loved it. Why wouldn't they? They've got eyes, right? Genuinely, we had to hassle them out of the Pisa Cathedral. Even if you're not religious at all, go into the cathedral. It really is amazing just to look around, see the art, the tombs, and wonder at the reality of it all. The construct began close to 1,000 years ago and was officially consecrated over 900 years ago. What the hell? I mean, I know some of the work's been done since then and there's been a fire or two, so there's been some reconstruction, but the structure, the main thing, That is ancient beauty. A bit like me.
Church, done.
Now the best viewing platform for the whole area is the wall. You got to do the wall. Another big hit for the whole gang, this one. And we traversed right around to a different part of town, working up a hunger. You need a ticket to walk the wall, but it's like €5 when we were there. It is the actual ancient city wall, built in the 12th century, and there's still around 5 kilometres of it to walk. I think once you get around about half a kilometre along from the Piazza di Miracoli, have I said that right? Maybe. That's the tippity-top view of the Leaning Tower right there. And we had the place just about to ourselves again too. We probably went a couple of kilometres in all before hunger took over, and you can enter and leave at lots of other spots along the wall. So we dropped down because it's now lunchtime. At this point, we were still pretty close to the heart of it all, but this little gem of a restaurant, Il Bastione, was still just walk up, walk in, and sit down. Well, it was banging. Delicious set lunch menus with wine for under €15. I mean, come on! This is where Jarvis decided he'd be having pizza instead, and in fact, every day until we left Italy. Come on, Jarvis, you can do it, mate! The rest of the day was spent wandering the streets and taking in as many sights as our aching feet could manage on this whistle-stop look at Pisa before heading back to see the square one last time in the dark. Another winter bonus, it's dark by 5 p.m. at the latest, so you get two very different perspectives of the place. The streets and the squares have such a lovely vibe in the evening. All the twinkly Christmas lights are still up and the smiles and atmosphere still have that festive feeling. I mean, maybe it's always like that, but I could guarantee getting sat down at one of these sweet little outdoor tables for a cocktail and a bite would not be quite so easy in July. I mean, the reality is there were a ton of amazing places to eat, and at this time of the year, you just take your pick. But do not miss out on a drink at the lounge. Their cocktails and mocktails are absolutely some of the best we have ever had.
Jarvis, do you like your cocktail? Tell me again.
You haven't had a sip.
No, you said.
Oh, that's the best drink I've ever had.
Oh, it's gone. Lou, do you like your drink?
Yes. I think all the tourists are drinking Aperol spritz, so you know. Wedding robe.
The next morning we grabbed another bag or two of delicious pastries from this lovely little local cafe, Filter, and hopped into the car and said goodbye to the wonderful and the beautiful Pisa to head off to the next wonderful and beautiful Tuscan town on our Italian journey, Vinci. So let's leave you with a quick checklist. In January, you won't really need to book a spot to eat. All through our trip, we didn't book a thing and ate at some hidden gems as well as some highly recommended. Hire a car. Driving from town to town is a great way to get around and have that real feel of independence, but make sure you are fully insured. Italian roads are in fact all Formula One tracks, even the cobbled streets, and all the drivers are up for winning first place. Parking in the towns can be a real challenge, so look ahead of time at where you're going to stay and see if there are local short-term parking spots for a few days close by. There are lots of these types of underground garages, but they do get booked up. Google is your friend. Grabbing a local SIM is easy, as many of the local networks offer unlimited data tourist SIMs, but you will need your passport with you when you head into one of the stores to get connected. The hotels, like in many places, don't really have great setups for families of four that want to hang out, so check out booking.com for some great options in Italy. We booked spots well ahead of time and therefore got some great deals. And it goes without saying, but learn at least a handful of Italian greetings and polite phrases. It really does count for a lot when you show your host country that you've brought the love with you. So thanks for watching, and if you've got a tip or two of your own or a favourite restaurant, for example, please just share it in the comments. It'll help someone else on their journey for sure. And I hope to see you a little further down the Italian racetrack, you crazy cats.